Hi friends, it's Allison. Oops, sorry, I think I jostled you there. Welcome back to AJ's Inspired Life. Welcome back to the flip through of the second half of March 2022. We've already flipped through the first half. If you are new here or if you haven't seen the first half, it should be probably the video right before this one. If it's not, go ahead and go to the playlist below. I have a playlist of journal flip throughs and you can definitely find it there. So I'm working in a small little journal this month from Michael's. It's like 5x7. It was like $2. And let's see where we are. We are halfway through the month. It was a little bit of a doozy. So we are now adjusting. Let's see here. And get you in as close as I can. Okay. So sorry for all the shadows. Again, if you're new here, I live in the Pacific Northwest. It's dark and kind of rainy and blowy outside, so I don't have a lot of great light here. All right. So Wednesday the 16th, went to the gym. This little gem was at the gym today as my workout partner. Oh my gosh, is he not adorable? Oh my gosh, so dang cute. All right, early this morning, my husband left for another week down to California for work. And then I said, I had a wonderful day at work. I was behind my closed door for 9 hours straight, and then I went home. So that's a little picture of me at work. Those are great days. So I did take a bath tonight, and I needed to release some stress. These little stickers are from Shine Sticker Studio in the Michaels pack. This pic is a pic of my boy, and his girlfriend sent it to me. They were out on the boat today fishing and whatnot. She's there on her spring break, and so he's spending time with her in between classes and practice. And then my daughter got notified today that she is a finalist in a Distinguished Scholar Award for school, which is pretty cool. So she got notified that she made like the final cut and that now there's an interview. So yeah, kind of exciting. She's feeling proud of that, definitely. So this was obviously St. Patrick's Day, and we had a meeting at work. I had already formally given my notice, but today at our staff meeting, I reviewed my new positions and my step down of the formal one of my positions and all that. So that was the work part. And I just put, there's a beer here, and I just put, cracking up how much our lives have changed on this holiday. We used to start drinking at 10 a.m. So yeah, no longer. It was obviously raining. This is from Pam. So dang cute. On the way back to the office, I had an appointment. I had my lashes done since I missed last week because of work. And then I said, at least I have some things working these days. And then, oh, Rue brought me home at school. They had free green ice cream. They brought ice cream in for all the students today. And so she brought me home her cup, and it had this little sticker on it, but it like smudged. So I tried to fix it. And I left work late. I had a crisis at work, and then like barely made it. I wasn't going to go. I was definitely late to class, but I just like popped in. I was just like, can I still? And she's like, hop in, let's go. And so I was really grateful that I made that workout. So, but yeah, I mean, like, that's the difference of, anyway. And then here's a frog, because tonight was the first night that I heard all the frogs. Spring is here. Spring is here. I'm so excited. I love sleeping with our door open on our deck and listening to them at night. It just makes my heart so, so happy. All right, the next day. You guys, excuse me. I am sick. Yeah, okay. Friday, I put me time, stay home, and was journaling. Things to do today, a lot. I had a lot to do today, and I put done, none, or not a lot. I just put I can't adult today. My son and girlfriend sent me a picture of them on his campus. Just love getting pictures, and that they're having a great time together. And then today I had really good intentions to get stuff done. As I woke, I wanted to rest and have some quiet time. I was going to go to the office, but I didn't need to cover. Then avoided meeting there, went in later to pick up my work, journaled, and kept procrastinating regarding the gym. Literally was going to be at 3:30 and then the 4:30, and I finally made the 5:30 class. in with the heavy hitters. Those people are not messing around. So I did okay. I'm always glad I go. Rue went to school and work and dinner and game night with her boyfriend, and then had a good day. So grateful. Work gave her an option to do while she healed. So she was really afraid that she was going to have to quit her job, and they found another position for her. So just like so exciting for that, because she really likes that, and that would have been like just another negative thing, you know? So, and then I started watching The Fall on Netflix, I think. Maybe on Amazon Prime, I'm not too sure. Okay, so my daughter went to watch her boyfriend play volleyball this morning, and then she worked on college apps and like NCAA sports paperwork stuff. And my husband drove down to Southern California from Northern California just to see like family. So he saw my parents, he took my dad to lunch, he saw my mom. And then, oh, my daughter and her boyfriend did a TikTok date challenge. That was really cute. And then my son is sailing against top teens in the nation up at Navy. Did not make the top 5 today, hopefully tomorrow. Oh yeah, I watched The Fall on Netflix and crafted and did my planner. And I started watching Protégé. All right, the next day, my husband grabbed lunch with Gigi. This is like a tradition for, it was like a beach place that he used to eat at all the time, and then they expanded. And so they go there for a breakfast burrito. And then over here, the boys... just sailing. We got a team picture sent to us. Obviously we weren't there, and they did very well today. It was super windy. I forgot to write down how they actually did. I'll have to go back and maybe check. And I think I worked on Happy Meal again today. All right, the next day is the 21st. No workout today. I chose to sleep in, and then I got held up at work, so I missed the night one. So that's what happens, right? Like if I go in the morning, it's just done. But I had time, and I was like, I don't need to come home right after work. So I'll go after work. And then of course I get held up. And so I was like, oh gosh, could have gone in the morning. So my parents flew to Oregon today to be with my uncle and to start going through things for my aunt. And then this is like a meme someone sent me or something. It says the path to inner peace begins with 4 words. Yeah. Okay. So I said today was my official first day without the title, blah, blah, blah. We'll see how things come. And as I hand them off, we'll see. So, this was, oh yeah, Monday. Oh my goodness. Okay. So my husband this day drove from Southern California to Northern California, which is quite a drive. Excuse me. And then he went to work today and, like decided he didn't need to stay more days. Like they were done. Anyway, he drove all the way back to Washington tonight. So it was like he told me when he started his journey, but it was a surprise because we thought he was going to be there for at least a few more days. So he brought with him this amazing box of sunshine that my dear friend had put together for Rue. And it was unbelievable. It was a giant box. I mean, bigger than this desk space. And it was filled with, I'm not joking, at least 50 things that all had sunshine tags on them and happiness, and there were socks and candy and pens and cards and a mug. And oh my gosh, it was just so dang cute. And every single thing had a tag like this on it. Just so cute. So I took a picture of her and sent it to them. It had a thing of stickers in it. Oh, so dang cute. He brought home an amazing box of sunshine for Rue from Ken's and family. So dang cute. We ended up watching the Hangover movie that night, and ended up, yeah. I said not good parenting, but hilarious. So, all right, Tuesday, I did get my workout in early in the morning. Buddy went to work with my husband, and he's just so cute in his safety vest. And then we finally got a new door put in at work. It's been since December, but now we have to talk to the building owner. I'm not too sure they're going to approve it because it doesn't actually match exactly. Oh my gosh. It's just been like, this is definitely my face. My daughter and her boyfriend went out tonight. And so, my husband and I started watching Hangover Part 2, just because everybody had said like, whatever. I mean, they're not as good, or they're what? And I was like, well, we watched one, we might as well watch two. We'd never seen it. So, very inappropriate. We still laughed a little bit. It was kind of like, nah, whatever. So, long day at work. I work 9 to 7 straight through. I'm seriously brain dead when I get home and I can't really do anything but decompress. So just TV at that point. Let's see. So Wednesday, workout in the morning and then clients all day till 6. My husband was home. We watched a movie and then sleep. I mean, like literally my day. So I liked this quote today. Teach them there's a bigger picture and a way to stay calm through challenge. So this is, oh, my sweet daughter, they have a, what we used to call Sadie Hawkins dance, where the girl asked the boy, and now it's called Tolo, which is from like a study they did up here in Washington on an indigenous tribe up here regarding the women and their, anyway, it was basically anybody ask anybody. So anybody can go with anybody dance. The point of it being the boy in her relationship did not have to ask her the traditional blah, 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 right? So she made up an invite for him. It was so dang cute. It was this huge scavenger hunt and he had to go on these like clues, he and his sister. It was just very sweet. It was very cute. And then at the end, there was like this announcement thing. So it was cute. My husband and I ended up watching Hangover 3 this night. And I just put some of it's funny. Some of it's just too extreme and stupid, but that's fine. All right. So the next day, Thursday, holy cow, the hits just keep on coming. Workout at 6. And as I pulled into the gym, my car was making this like thumping noise. There's a giant thing on there. It's like this big with a bolt. I'm not joking. The size of my finger, like through it. It was obviously, you know, on the ground like this. And it's dark when I go to the gym. It's 5:30 in the morning. And anyway, so gratefully, a guy at the gym helped me change it. I feel like I was able to do it, but he did it in like 5 minutes. So it's like, that's super grateful. I ended up going to the tire store to get it looked at and they patched it. And then I was able to do my 2 morning appointments via phone, which I'm grateful for. And it took me forever, like up until 11:30 or something. And then at that point, I was supposed to be at the collision place to get my car fixed, you know, get it dropped off from getting hit, you know, the month before. Crazy. So after that, I made it into the office. It was like 1 o'clock, not good. But that's okay. And I just said, sitting in conscious awareness today regarding stress. I decided to do some office yoga, and reground myself in between appointments. And then my husband picked me up from work and we decided to stop for a beer at a little place down the road and just relax and reconnect. I just said we've been in separate directions lately. So, and okay, so I just put, I had to call the MD today. Rue is in pain. They said she needs to wear the brace more. She's not happy. Things are getting real. Rue went to the team game, against a rival, and they won, of course, the day she's not playing. They haven't won that specific game in like a couple years. So she was excited to be there, but sad she wasn't in net. And then I love falling asleep to the frogs. Oh my gosh. I just love it. I love spring here. All right. So Friday, I decided to sleep in. It was supposed to be my day off. I put a big X through that and put not. So I had to go to the office today. Well, I was supposed to go to the office today, but then that got canceled. But I had to go in anyway to get all my stuff. I had left all my stuff at my office because I thought I was going in on Friday. Otherwise, I would have brought it home and worked from home, right? But anyway, I had to go in. I started my son's car with no problem in the morning. And then Rue left for school. My husband was obviously already gone. And then when it came time for me to go, it wouldn't start. Ugh, so frustrating. So she picked me up at her lunch. She dropped me off. And then after school, she came to get me. I took her to her job. I took the car. And then I went to the gym. And then my husband picked me up. So crazy. We left her car at her work. My husband, it was a nightmare. Anyway. Oh, tonight was cool. So this is National Peacock Day. Who knew? Friday the 25th. And what an amazing playoff game. I mean, St. Peter's St. Peter's versus Purdue. Crazy. Like top 15, I guess they're ranked 15th. First time in forever that a 15 has made it down to Final Four or Final 8, I guess. Anyway, so cool. It was just neat. And then North Carolina beat UCLA. And now obviously, oh, I don't know who won last night. Anyway, we're now down to 2. So this was top 8. We're now down to 2. Final 4 played. The second game was last night. So let's see. I went and got, on the way home, I went to the market and I got orange juice and treats for the morning. Because this day is the 26th. This was our last workout at the Garage Squad ever. She's moving and she had a final Saturday and they had napkins and we had mimosas and it was just really cute. They took a picture of me. I was breathing in between, trying to catch my breath in between the rounds. I just put doozy of a workout. It was a buddy workout and I did 132 burpees. It was just amazing, strong, amazing women. So hard to say goodbye. I know this group won't be the same, and I'm just so grateful for this over the last 2 years through this crazy stuff we've had going on in the world. And then, so my daughter and her boyfriend they got dressed up for their date night tonight for the dance. They actually didn't end up going to the dance, but they went out for a fancy dinner and took pictures with friends and all that kind of stuff. And I put the boy and his team are sailing at Old Dominion this week. Won in 5th place. They beat Santa Barbara and Yale. And then the regatta was postponed for wind conditions. So, all right, Sunday the 27th, here we go. So in the beginning of the month, Rue found out she's injured again. She had actually been playing on a broken clavicle. And so they're not too sure if it's even healable, but we're waiting to see. So that news was very difficult. And she called all the coaches that she had been talking to and asked if they were still interested in her coming out for a visit. And the 3 that, her top 3 that we had been planning to go see said, yes, we're still interested in you. So we are going to look at these schools. And anyway, it's just been crazy. So we went to the airport around noon. My husband took us. It took us 3 hours. We flew into Oklahoma. Just so exciting. This was a beautiful mural. Posted. I did do these pages. Well, I glued in the stuff on a video. So if you want to see the journal with me on these, you can hear a little bit more. But this was a mural. We ended up, the coach picked us up and we went to dinner at Toby Keith's. And then my son ended up not being where he wanted. They won their division, but they weren't in the division they wanted. Anyway, but great sailing. Super proud of him and the team. Okay, so Monday was the first day of the official visit, and so this is just a card I put in here. I wrote about, like, we ate at the hotel for breakfast, and then we spent the day with the coach and the assistant coach. Rue was sick. This is not actually the meds from this day, but she had meds all week, and now I'm sick, obviously. We got a tour, we asked questions, we talked to the dorms, we talked to admin, we talked to the honors college, like all the stuff. And then my daughter, 2 of the girls from the soccer team took her out to eat and out on the town. And I went back to the hotel and worked on work. All right, Tuesday, we had breakfast with the coach and said goodbye, basically, talked about some final stuff. And then we went to the mall and got her some new shoes. And then we met a family friend. A family friend has a daughter who goes to this college. And so we met her for lunch, got her experience of the college and all that. And sent a picture to my husband so he could send it to his friend. And then we hit the road, 6 hours to Arkansas. So, and there is a tornado watch. Yeah, because I can bring it. Yep. So we ended up driving into Arkansas and then checking into a hotel, which was not, did I write on here? Oh yeah, I did. Not the best hotel, even though, I don't know, it was 3 out of 4 or whatever. I mean, I don't need to stay in a high-end motel. We're only there for like 8 hours, literally. But yeah, I would not stay there again. So, but that's okay. When we got the next day and we were they're like, oh, where'd you stay last night? And we told them, they're like, oh yeah, no. We did that too. We only stayed there once, you know, or the kids were saying, oh yeah, my parents stayed there once. They'll never go back. So, Anyway, this is Arkansas. And so I just left this kind of open because I don't know. I just wanted it. So this was this school. My parents celebrated their anniversary today, but they didn't. I saved this spot for a picture, which I didn't get because they actually didn't go out of town. They're still in Oregon with my uncle. And my dad's actually not feeling 100%. And they just decided they're not going to go out and do a fancy dinner for their anniversary. They'll do it when they get home. So this was, yeah, our experience this day. They had a reserved spot for her for the tour. And she met with the coach, tried on the uniform, like all that kind of stuff. Pretty cool. Saw the team practice. Yeah. And then we drove from Arkansas, we drove to Mississippi. And so the next morning we woke up in Mississippi and we got coffee at our hotel and we drove to campus. We took the long way. Like on the map, I didn't know where we were. Like literally our hotel's here. And then we drove and drove and drove and drove to the front and then blah, 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 right? We end up going back out here to the fields. I mean, literally you can see our hotel from where we're standing. We were so close, so we didn't even know it. Excuse me. So yeah, we met with the coach. We met with the assistant coach all day. We met the girls. We watched them practice. We watched them lift. Went to lunch, had a great lunch. Yeah. So it was blowing like crazy. The tornado was like a little bit ahead of us. There was lots of things that were like blown down. A couple roofs, you know, off, like lots of people dealing with the aftermath of that. So just super grateful. They were so surprised we're there. They're like, you made it? You drove through? I can't believe you're here. I'm like, oh yeah, no, we're coming. I don't know. But so after that practice, Rue went to ice cream with some of the girls and I got a half a tank of gas and some snacks and we left Mississippi at like 6:30 at night. So crazy. And we had to drive back to Arkansas to fly out. So we ended up driving to Little Rock, and that was not a fun drive at all. It was like 3 hours, but it was not fun. It's really weird roads, and no thank you. That was like part of our trip that was a giant mess because of rental cars shortage and all this kind of stuff. We had to rebook our flights. So anyway, so that was Thursday night, and we drove to Little Rock, and we stayed at a hotel there. This is the end of my journal. I had put this beautiful little girl in here from Pocket Journal Pam, and she just reminded me of kind of the Ukrainian. I know it's not, and I don't mean to be like stereotypical. None of that. It's just like a thing that reminds me of it. I do not know the state of affairs of our world right now. There is just continued chaos and hate and fear. Russia has invaded Ukraine. There are many stories and fears of our country's role and what the real reasons are. Most days, it says, currently on my mind, most days my heart is heavy. So just knowing that that's kind of part of what's happening in our world right now. So that is it for March, you guys. I have made my April journal. I'm not too sure when it will post, like if this will post first or later, or we'll just see. But I am using a different journal. I was going to use another one of these because I'm telling you what, this little workhorse is amazing. I will definitely use this again. I love that it's sewn in. It's not compromised at all. And you can see all of that paint seeped right through, and it's like totally sturdy. It took all the markers. It took all the paint. I am blown away by this little journal. So I will use it again. However, not in April. So if you want to see that video, if it's not already posted, it'll be posted soon. And I'm going down again in size. So it will be interesting. They keep getting smaller and smaller. So we'll see, because as you know, normally like my journals are like this big, or yeah, this big. And so I keep getting a little bit smaller and smaller right now, and it's working for me because sometimes I'm not making the time every day to come down and do it. So having a little space to document it seems to be working. So I'm going to try it. It'll be, I think, the smallest journal I've ever done, but we will give it a try. So that's it for me, you guys. That's the end of March. I hope you had a great month. We obviously had some ups and downs, but you know what? There's always more ups than downs. So we'll keep documenting the days and seeing where they take us. So I'm grateful that you're here. If you're new here and you want to subscribe and see when I come back, I try to post, you know, regularly. but I don't have an absolute schedule. So go ahead and hit the notification bell if you're interested. All right. Thank you all for being here. And I hope you find something today that inspires you. Take care. Bye.